Josh Smith back in the lineup for the Rangers. Marcus Semien riding a hitting streak. And how about Jacob DeGrom? 11 straight starts, allowing 2 or fewer, going at least 5. The Rangers need it tonight, trying to snap a losing streak with the opener against the Pirates.
And Mike Burrows getting the ball, and they've really been impressive, like you mentioned, the month of June. Starting to turn the corner. Donnie Kelly saying today that he's starting to have things slow down a little bit for the young pitcher.
How about this guy back in the lineup today? Josh Smith leads the team right now in runs, hits, and batting average. And fielding percentage of .995. He has been, quite honestly, the MVP of this first half among the position players.
Smith swings and inside, outs one out into left, and he drops for the base hit. So Josh Smith picks up where he left off. Didn't play at all in the series against the Royals, but picks up his hitting streak, and he extends it here to 8 with a flare out into left.
Sam Haggerty, switch hitting left fielder, is next, batting a solid .274 with 2 home runs and 9 runs batted in.
Haggerty shoots that up the middle. That's a base hit. And Ruh-roh, that one gets by Cruz and heads back to the warning track. Smith scores easily. Haggerty tiptoes into third. And O'Neill Cruz, who has had some adventures in center field, absolutely boxed that one.
I mean, with nobody out and a man at third now, that costs 2 runs. You know, he hasn't scored yet, but it's so hard to keep a guy at third from getting home when there's nobody out. That was a major mess up.
Wow. And now the infield comes in with Corey Seager at the plate.
That is in the dirt. It gets away, and here comes Haggerty. He'll slide. No, he will not slide. He runs right through it, and Haggerty scores from third. The Rangers have a 2-0 lead.
Has some characteristics of a Little League game at this point with the O'Neill Cruz error and then the ball in the dirt.
An inauspicious start to the homestand.
Yeah, not the way you want to start a homestand. Donnie can't be happy with the way this one started.
Yeah, Greg, we need to kind of regroup here.
Yeah, this pitch is driven to deep left field, and that is going to be, oh, is that caught by Canario?
Yep.
What a catch! Canario just racing back, sprinting to the track in left field, and just kind of reached out and caught the ball off to his side. That was sensational.
That's how you do a restart right there.
Now it's Evan Carter.
It's this in the air, shallow left. Canario coming in, and he calls off Kiner Falefa and makes the catch.
But a very good start for the Rangers. 2 runs on 4 hits. There was an error, 2 men left. And after a half inning of play, Rangers 2, Pirates coming up.
But it is a DeGrom day. Always a good day when he is on the mound. He has been the guy to go to for the Rangers this year. Rangers are 9-5 in his starts. And look at those 2 runs already on the board for the Rangers. That 2 is a key number because DeGrom has not given up more than 2 earned runs since April 11th.
And he swings and misses. The slider gets Cruz, and he is the first out of the inning.
He's chasing pitches out of the zone that are off speed, breaking pitches, and he's not pulling the trigger on a lot of hittable fastballs.
So Andrew McCutchen now, and the 1-0 pitch to him, that is lifted out into right field. Plenty of time for Garcia to get to it, and he makes the catch. So 2 up, 2 down. Nice job so far by DeGrom. Well, and there's a slow roller shortstop. Seager has it, throws over to first, and that completes a very efficient 8-pitch inning for Jacob DeGrom.
Bottom of the second inning here is Spencer Horwitz, Pirates first baseman. Sits safely in 12 of his last 17 games. Lefty batter.
This ball hit hard out into right field, and a diving catch made by Garcia out in right field.
What a great first step. A lot of times that first step is always going to set you up to get to that baseball. Man, great job sacrificing his body, rolling over. We've seen such great defense out of Garcia this season.
Here's Joey Bart, pinch hit single in the 10th inning last night in Detroit, helping the Pirates beat the Tigers.
And that is a sword. Strike 3. Second strikeout so far for DeGrom.
Now this is just a situation where Bart looked like he had no clue, especially when it comes to the DeGrom slider. The second strike was very similar. I think he was looking heater there and just completely got crossed up.
Swing and a ball sliced down the right field line. Garcia ranging over onto the track, glides and reaches towards the wall and makes the catch to complete a 1-2-3 inning.
Sam Haggerty leads off against Mike Burrows, 3rd inning, 2-0 Rangers. Line back to Burrows, and very casually has his glove up and no problem.
I think it was hit that hard. I think it was off the end of the bat, so Burrows, easy catch for him.
Seager swings and misses. The high fastball. Burrows has struck out 3. 2 up, 2 down in the third, and Marcus Semien, who singled in the first, will step up. Swinging a pop up and foul ground. Bart didn't see it, now does. He picks it up and makes the catch.
And 7 in a row retired by Burrows.
Jacobs' first pitch, and this one is hit hard out to right field. They continue to test El Bombi, and he makes another great catch in right field. And then flashes that megawatt smile. 1 away.
I think we're learning pretty quickly that that's the wrong guy to test tonight. You see him once again. He actually didn't get as quick of a first step as he did on the one for Horowitz, but still, he is just in his zone right now.
Adolis Garcia leads off the 4th inning. Texas ahead here 2-0.
What a night the Rangers right fielder is having.
Should we just call Homer now?
It does sort of have that feel, doesn't it? And there's a swing and a drive. Deep left field, and it is gone! And El Bombi right on cue. You called it, Murph.
Some nights everything is just working. The defense has been there. You figure he was going to get a good pitch to hit on a 2-1 count, and he got it. Man, he launched it.
Back-to-back singles here for the Pirates after DeGrom had retired the first 11 batters. Runners at the corners now with 2 men out for Joey Bart.
DeGrom's pitch is a line drive left field and a base hit. Joey Bart steps up and singles in a run. It's 3-1, 3 straight Pirate hits.
Nicely done. Another slider. Didn't quite get it out there. A little off the end of the bat, but that's okay.
Oh, well done, Pirates here in the 4th inning. And now Jared Triolo sent right fielder Adolis Garcia to the warning track in the 2nd inning. Ball 4, he walked him, and what an at-bat for Big Tree, Jared Triolo. The 2 strikes that were called against him.
Yeah, he got behind 0-2 on questionable calls and still hung in there and worked the walk.
Adam Frazier was robbed of a hit by Adolis Garcia in the 3rd inning. After 2 men were out, 3 straight hits and a walk. Horowitz at 3rd, Bart at 2nd, Triolo at 1st. 3-1 Rangers. The pitch. Line drive right center field, base hit. Horowitz scores here, and Bart is going to be held. The bases remain loaded. It's 3-2.
Such a pro hitter. And that's just a little hanging breaking ball. And Frazier able to slap it into right. These are oftentimes, talk about it, game-changing at bats. And Garcia out there in right got to it quickly. Bart not the fastest coming around 3rd, so Bello had to put the brakes on.
Strike 3 called, and Canario down looking. The inning is over. But the Pirates scratch across a couple of runs to make it a game. So with 1 out, here is Corey Seager.
Been trying to get his footing since returning from the injured list.
This one hit hard. Down the right field line, it is gone! Corey Seager turns on one, takes it out, and extends that Rangers lead now to 4-2. And I think that feels pretty good.
18 games without a home run. That streak is no more. His last home run was a 2-homer game on May 10th, and he went on the IL right after that. Nice to see Corey leave the yard.
And how about that?
Another good catch in right field.
Nice grab with the hat. A leaping grab with the hat.
DeGrom strikes out the side in order in the 5th inning. 7 strikeouts tonight. It started with Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a little indecision. He was done. O'Neill Cruz, no chance. And then just blows it past Andrew McCutchen. Inning over.
Not that pitchers almost ever want to walk a guy, but now it forces him to pitch to Corey Seager with the bases loaded. Seager has a strikeout tonight, but his other out was a missile to left. And in his most recent at bat, he had a home run to right.
Pop up, Canario coming on. And the Pirates will get out of it as the Rangers strand the bases loaded in the 6th.
2 quick outs. DeGrom is retired 6 straight. The first 4 in that run were via strikeout. Now Joey Bart. Flare out into right field. Here comes Garcia into a dive, and he couldn't hold that one, and then knocks it away. Bart reaches on a sinking flare into right field, and now Garcia a little slow getting up and going back to his position.
It's in his glove for a split second and then just pops out. Almost a 3rd spectacular play for Garcia tonight. You know, maybe he just was shaken up slightly because the ball popped up and hit him in the face.
And that one high in the air to right field. A routine play for El Bombi. Put a little flash on it at the end. The inning is over, and we will head to the 7th. Good night for Jacob DeGrom. He's allowed just 2 runs through 6 innings of work.
Marcus Semien at the plate against Braxton Ashcraft. He's 1 for 3 in this game. 4-2 Rangers, 7th inning.
This ball hit well out to left. Canario going back, and that is off the fence, and then Cruz and Canario meet up briefly, and now they're both down. Well, at least Canario is down, and into third base is Semien. And the outfield adventures continue for the Pirates.
Well, this was going to be an extra base hit regardless. Marcus gets a hold of this one.
Infield in for the Pirates. Garcia the batter.
This ball hit hard. Center field. Cruz looks up. That is gone. Or is it? No, that's in play. Semien scores and Garcia into second base.
I guess just from where we're sitting, I thought it was a home run that just happened to bounce back on the field.
Cruz thought it was a home run too, and that fan did touch it.
I would say that it came up just short.
After review, there was fan interference. The runners will be placed at home and second.
Yeah. So it was a triple for Semien, a double for Garcia, and he just missed hitting that one out.
Texas batting here in the 9th with the bases loaded, 1 out. They lead by 3. Ryan Baraki leaving the game with an apparent injury.
Hopefully nothing too serious.
And it's Josh Young at the plate.
Here we go. Bases loaded.
And this one gets nubbed out in front of the plate, picked up by Ferguson near the first base line. He spins and throws to first. In time to retire Young, Garcia races in with the 6th Texas run. So 6-2 Rangers lead. Young picks up the RBI, his 28th of the season.
So a man on. Falefa 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. 9th place hitter for the Pirates. Falefa, bouncer left side of the infield. Only play for Seager is to first, and it's just in time. And they get IKF for the 2nd out of the inning. It does move Canario to second base.
Corey Seager really does not get the credit he deserves for the defense that he plays at shortstop. He's so smooth. That's a nice arm across the diamond, across his body, and a tough throw on the run to be accurate with, and he hits Zeke right in the chest.
Here's a bouncer, first base. Nice play by Duran, and a good feed Garcia in time to get Cruz and in the ball game. Not an easy play, but well executed. And this one is over. The Rangers win it 6-2.